So the problem that I'm experiencing right now is I have like a way to put like I have these for like headphone cables. That's like the intention here, because I wanted to have headphones, and then I wanted to have just something to wrap like cords around to keep it all kind of neat. So you have your headphones and you have the cord, and then just like I guess keyboards down here. But I realized I don't have headphone hangers. I'm using this like Magikarp magnet with it's meant to like hang stuff, but probably not like headphones or whatever. So I needed a solution specifically for headphones. I think I'm gonna figure something out. Okay, so I needed something that I like could just put headphones on. I was trying to find like a headphone hanger that would utilize like the peg hole holes, but I wasn't having any luck. So I found this instead. This is called the Hang On. Catchy name. It's like a headphone hanger with an adhesive back, and you're meant to throw that onto something like a wall or the side or desk or something like that, like a solid kind of flat object. I don't want to throw this onto like the pegboard. I don't want to like stick this on there, like peel this off and stick it on there permanently. I was like, I want like a magnetic solution. Now this is supposed to be like a pair of magnets that you would use. You take the adhesive back off and you would throw this onto a power strip, and you would throw that onto like a metallic object or whatever. So my idea was basically just to take one of these headphone hangers and one of these magnets, and then just do that, you know, that PPAP thing, and just like, I have a headphone hanger, I have a magnet, magnetic headphone hanger. Oh yeah, also from Amazon, I got a 20 pack of AAA batteries. Now I actually only need 4. One of the hobbies that I really respect but like haven't gotten into yet is figure collecting. It's a slippery slope, like it's so slippery, because like you get like one figure that you really like, and then it just gets super easy to just like fall into the rabbit hole and like just start buying figures. And to me that's like really dangerous. So I have 3 like unboxed figures now. I have this one, which is the Mona, the Figma Mona from Genshin Impact. And then I can't remember the order that these came, but then I have the A2, like the short hair A2 from Nier Automata. And most recently, and this one actually I am legitimately excited to unbox, but this is the Hoshimachi Suisei Nendoroid. This came like last week or something like that. And then when this arrived, I'm like, shit, I have like a buttload of these, and I gotta open these, so we're gonna do that now. So this is actually like my very first like Figma. I've typically just been collecting like pop-up parades or like Nendoroids or whatever. I don't really like the look of Figmas, just because I kind of don't like the way that you can actually see the joints, and I just feel like when it comes to like stuff like a Nendoroid, it's way more forgiving for me to see the joints, because like they're in a super cute form anyways. It kind of doesn't matter. Now, full disclosure, I don't play Genshin Impact. I don't really know anything about this character, so I don't really know why I bought this. I feel like I should probably just like sell this, maybe. You know, maybe someone wants this more than me. No, I'm gonna open it. All right. So yeah, this is like my first Figma, but I mean, like once you've opened a Nendoroid or a Figma or whatever, it's all the same, right? So in typical like good smile kind of fashion with at least Nendoroids and Figmas, you get interchangeable faceplates and like hand parts and that kind of stuff. So you can like pose these in a different manner than what comes in the box, which is what I really like about like Nendoroids and stuff. Like, it's fun to just like mix and match the parts and then put something together that's like a little unique that you can display. This is a little always unnerving, I find, when you just have like a disembodied character head, especially if it's a character that you like really like, and then now you're just like holding their dismembered head. But that's just me. All right, so there's a peg hole here at the top of her head for this hat to slot into. So you can go hatless if you want, but then you're just gonna have to deal with perpetual hole at the top of her head. So she has other accessories too, like this spell book. At least I'm pretty sure it's a spell book. I don't know. I don't play Genshin. It could be a cookbook for all I know. I do know you cook a lot in that game, so maybe. And you get a bag? I think this bag is for part storage actually, which would make sense because you actually get like a ton of parts in the box. If this is like normal, I don't know, let me know. I've never purchased a Figma before. This is my first one, so jam that right there. Jam that peg right inside her. Get that peg in her. And then the other side, the other peg goes into the base, just like that. One thing that is really kind of impressive about a Figma is just how articulate they are. There's so many joints on the actual figure itself, so you can pose her in so many different ways, and you can kind of position that in any kind of way that you want. She comes with 3 different faces. She comes with an empty coin purse because I guess she's poor or something like that. All right, yeah, this book doesn't snap into that. It doesn't snap in. It's just resting on there. So be really careful with that. If you have this, just don't knock it. Basically, pose it and just leave it forever. So next up, we'll unbox A2 here. I just want to say that like they already made an A2 Nendoroid. I have it. It's on my shelf. So when they announced like this one, the short hair A2, I was like, no, you're not gonna get me twice. I'm not gonna double dip on A2, and then I bought it. So like whatever. Now I'm gonna have 2 A2s. So as far as I know, the only thing that is different in the short hair version compared to the like original version is she has a different weapon, or 2 different weapons, and the short hair obviously, and then her top is like a crop top. So here she is in her default like I don't know form. This is how she comes out of the box. So yeah, there she is. Definitely short hair, and she does have like a bit of a crop top, I guess. I guess because like the torso is different. Sure. Maybe selling another version kind of makes sense. And they do give you like 2 different weapons in the box compared to her original version, so whatever. I don't know, if you have both, you can mix and match, I guess. You can mix and match your weapons, or still, it does feel a little bit bad to have to buy the same character twice. All right, let's take a look at her other faces though. So she has, in the box, you have this face. I don't really remember. I mean, I guess she makes all sorts of expressions in the game, but there's this one, and then there's this slightly angry one. Yeah, the default pose, this is just like weapon and arms by the side, which is fine. Maybe we'll do that. We'll stick with that for now. Let's grab a weapon for her. There we go. The one thing that I noticed about the Nier Nendoroids is that the bases are just like bigger than normal Nendoroid bases. And I think that's because they come with like so many different like parts that like float, that you need like a bigger base, so they have more like, I don't know, attachment points. So this is pretty basic. I mean, this is very basic pose. We just have her with her one weapon into the base. Just base is so huge, so if you don't use you don't utilize this smaller one here, the smaller stand, for like a floating weapon, it's such a big base. All right, and last but not least is the Hoshimachi Suisei Nendoroid, which is a Nendoroid that I've like been looking forward to opening for a while, I guess. I mean, you wouldn't think so because I kind of put off opening it to begin with. When it comes to VTubers, I guess I would say she's my oshi, or one of them at least. So yeah, this is 1979. There's so many Nendoroids already. Just keep pumping them out, but you know, whatever. Alright, let's get this open. I mean, the unboxing experience is going to be pretty similar to Nendoroids if you've opened a Nendoroid before. One thing that I do like about the box, which is a super nice detail, is once you get the blister pack out, in like basically the cardboard itself, the backing is kind of like her gingham check kind of design that's on her clothes, and also this comment that's just in the back of the box. How cool is that? So her default, like just the way that she comes out of the box is this, which is pretty okay. I'd be pretty happy to display this as is. She does have two other faces, one of which I super like. I'll show you that in a second. And just a few other arms, one other leg if you want to pose her in a certain way. Alright, so the front of the hair comes off. If you ever wanted to know what her forehead looks like, this is it. A little like mildly terrifying. So yeah, just the way that she comes out of the box is like this. This is her default, I don't know, pose, I guess, just the way that she's packaged. And again, I'd be pretty happy to just pose her like this. But if you want to swap her faces around, you can totally do that. So I want to show you her, I don't know how to explain this, her psycho face. So if you've ever been, I don't know, watching any of your streams or whatever, there's like a meme going around, and I'm really glad that they embraced that part of the fandom and included a psycho face, and also they also included an axe, which is like a thing. I mean, if you're in the fandom, you're in the know, but I just super love that they included an axe at her psycho face. That's super cool. Also a Tetris T-block. So there's actually no peg holes or anything for this T-block. There's no way to like stand it up or make it look like it's floating or anything. It is literally just a T-block. If you don't know, she's like really insanely, oddly good at Tetris. So I guess they embraced like those two parts of her fandom in this release, just the Psycho Axe and the Tetris T-block. Alright, so all of the Hololive Nendoroids, I only have two actually so far. There's a buttload of Hololive Nendoroids already, but all the Hololive Nendoroids come with like a special base. You can tell this is not the default Nendoroid base, like the square or whatever it is with the peg holes. You just get one circular base with one peg hole and the name of the talent that you just purchased. Not literally the Nendoroid, of course. Alright, I'll fix her up later, but basically here you go. This is it. This is I don't know, this is Suisei Nendoroid. I like it a lot. Alright, I've been like putting off opening at least the two other Nendoroids, or not Nendoroids, the two other figures for quite some time. Like the Mona came a long time ago and I didn't open it until like now. Alright, I guess that's gonna do it for now, so I hope you got something out of this video. And if you didn't, I don't know. I don't blame you. I don't even know if I got something on this video. If you collect figures, let me know what you think of these releases, if there's anything you're looking forward to. Or if you just like end up hoarding stuff kind of like this, you just buy stuff and don't open it for a long ass time. But since you're here, go ahead, check out the other videos that might be in the channel. Just, you know, click on the channel name and you'll be greeted with a bunch of bad videos. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. More videos are coming eventually. I have no idea, but more videos are coming, so I don't know, whatever. Either way, thanks a lot for watching this far. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a really good day. Take care.